Hello! Welcome! It would appear that City Skylines is working tonight, which is usually the case. And we begin with a lovely view of our city's major issue currently. So if I go over this way, you can see that there are quite a few places which have some things that they do not want to have. And they would be very grateful if someone would come and take these things away. You can see that it's even rendered the bins out front. I never noticed that that was actually a feature of the game, that if there's garbage waiting at the properties, that it actually renders models out front. Huh. Well, that's something new. Anyway, the reason why this is such a big issue is that I'd previously marked pretty much all of these as emptying, all of these dumping sites, these landfills, and these ones as well, which means that all of the trucks from those locations have gone to what was previously only this one incineration plant, and that very, very quickly filled up the garbage reserves, so that's 400,000 out of 400,000 units filled, which means that even though we've got plenty of space for the capacity, like for trucks, garbage trucks, they couldn't actually unload this anywhere, which means that we were essentially waiting for this to burn through all of that to then collect other stuff, while the garbage dumps were still refilling this, and the garbage dumps, well, the landfills themselves couldn't accept more garbage because they were emptying. So yeah, that's what led to these issues currently. What I've done at the end of last stream to try to fix this is, one, I bought 3 more incineration plants. This one's almost full, this one's empty, and this one's empty. And I've stopped these 2 from emptying, and I've stopped these 2 from emptying. So they should now maybe also accept more garbage if needed. So yeah, that's pretty much what we did last time. So I remember, let's have a quick look at our progress, our milestones. So last time, although this is a bit of a graphical bug that you can see the roads through there, I don't think that's caused by mods. I think that's just a bug in the game currently with certain camera settings. I don't know. Maybe it's the hardware that I'm using this with. I have no idea. Anyway, so last time we unlocked blimps, metros. Metros we don't need because traffic isn't an issue currently. Wall-to-wall stuff, which could be interesting. We unlocked leisure specialization. Oh right, I remember now. I wanted to build an amusement park with leisure specialization around it. We've got high-density residential, which we already used. Commercial and offices. We haven't used offices because we have barely... Ah, look, we've got a tiny little bit of need for industry. And now we've already unlocked offices, so... yeah, I've got a whole bunch of more new buildings. Right, so, hello, Kangafango. Abastru, hello. Wilhelmswasser, hello. Maybe they added garbage bin models in an update? I've no idea. Strange. How many coppers are you giving to bin collection in the budget? Haha. I think at the moment it's on standard, I think? Yeah, it's all on just standard 100%. I'll see how the changes with the incineration plants and stopping to emptying 4 of the landfills is going to cope, because I think that's probably going to cope with the issues we're having just fine. So let's resume gameplay, and it is actually just turning night. Right, so... yeah, they need more... oh, more customers! And it just got abandoned. Okay, so... why are these not getting customers? We do have commercial need. Interesting. I'll just quickly fast forward, because even though it's very pretty at night, I don't really want to build at night, and I don't want to turn it off either. You can see the moon charting its course across the sky. Take the money from schools and put it to garbage. Tell the kids it's a treasure hunt. Ha ha ha. Ha. But yeah, I think that our... Because we did also put in new tram line up here, I think, last time. Did we build this bit last time? I think we did. And I think that is turning out quite well. I think that's working really quite nicely because, well, there's practically no traffic and no parked cars either up here. I've got a really nice view coming down this way. So, we need more residential. That's the first priority. And since this up here is our supposed to be a high density residential area, I think it may be... I mean, are we gonna... I was considering adding more high density residential stuff up on this hill, but that is really very steep, and we might have... This might be an opportunity for another park, especially considering we've got this castle here, and it might look a bit weird having this castle overlooking the city when we've got high-density residential next to it. So instead, I think I'll expand down here a bit. What's the hill looking like here? Ooh, that is still really steep. It might be time. Although, yeah, this is the bit where I want to have the... I think it might be time to unlock a new tile, maybe. Because down here in this area where the river is, I wanted to have the... leisure specialization bit, and I wanted to have the fun fair area thing. So I don't know how much space that'll need. Although I suppose I could probably build some high density residential stuff over in this little area. Although at that point, where would that connect traffic wise? I mean, we might be able to connect it up here, because there does appear to be a bit of a ridge running this way. So we may be able to just come around that way and then loop over. Anyway. I have heard that due to a bug, the game calculates the commercial need higher than it actually is. I don't know. I've not had that much experience. I couldn't tell you. Pirates Adventure at Stinky Cove, 6 PM, 3 AM. Cars don't park on that road anyway. Oh, I see. Oh, with attitude they can't. Hey, you could build a roundabout around the castle. I could. The river. Yeah, I know. We need to switch from these pumps to using water towers at some point. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, probably. And we might also, yeah, might also be wise having another turnout from the highway down here. Because if we look at our spacing, we've got one over here, then we've got one here. So then if we have one over here, either, well, yeah, probably just before the bridge. Then we're not taxing this road anymore, because this is the main road going up to this area as well. I think that might be a good idea. So I will quickly pause. Well, should I? Nah. Let's continue. Let's continue. So I'll quickly build that, if at all possible. Now, do I want this to be a 4-lane road? Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. I want this to be a 4-lane road coming off here, and then going along here, and then maybe coming up to here somewhere. That might work. Okay, so force bridge for now. Then do 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's the height that works with these. Add some toll roads on the highway. Exploit them innocent passersby. Do I have toll roads unlocked yet? Okay, let's try from here. Going across to there. And then, ooh, I'm not sure if I'll be able to connect that down to the bridge or not. Let's see. Well, what if I... I should be able to. Although this is a bit tricky considering it's on a curve. I'll turn grid snapping off for now. Think it was about there? I'll use the move it mod to fix this. Actually, that should have gone a little bit further, but it's also going uphill, so I think that's probably a good midpoint. Right, so... yeah, that is actually quite a steep hill we're going on that. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, I need to really extend this up to about there for that to even be somewhat realistic, I think. Okay, and then I'll need to connect these up. I'll reach out in a bit, don't worry. Okay, and then I'll, well, try turning that off. Will that connect like this? Ah, not really, no, okay. I think the issue is that the bridge starts a bit too soon. Maybe it doesn't like connecting to that. Ooh, or maybe the issue is that I've got Anarchy on still for some reason. Oh yeah, that won't connect. Well, actually, it will connect at an angle like this. Interesting. So it can connect, it's just the issue is the angle. Well, I might be able to change the angle later. So what angle would be acceptable for this? None, okay. Okay, let's try that for now. Okay, and now... Oh, it was still raised up. That would explain it, I think. Okay, there we go. Although on this side it's pretty flat. Can I now just... Ooh, hold on. There we go, that's an intersection still. Like that, maybe? And then we need a little bit of a connection there. Okay, let's try Anarchy with that bit. Just because it says space already occupied, but I really think that that can connect. I know, I've got to fix the way that they go. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'll make this kind of a straight line-ish. Except on that side, it apparently is trying to make it as two separate splines or something. I mean, I think this will work, even if it's not very elegant. Anyway, chat. Come live in glorious Surrey shores. No, this is the UK. For every citizen, build a toll road. But yeah, if it was France, totally. Yes, you unlock the small ones at 2,000 people and the large ones at 6,000. Oh, well, that's interesting. Yay, everyone gets to pay. I don't know if it's included in base City Skylines, but the Classics radio is very nice and I thoroughly recommend it. Only the Gold FM channel plays copyrighted music. Oh, I don't know what sort of stuff I have. Official Mars radio, classical, Cities radio, Gold FM, concerts. So is it the classical, the one you meant? This one? Is that the one you meant, or is it something, or is that something different? No, away the toll roads shall go. I see. Though Slovak Eagle did get his SimRail stream muted due to Twitch detecting a copyrighted rain sound, so I'm not sure I would bet on it. Nah, I don't know. I mean, I'm quite happy with the original music. And I'd rather not want to risk it. I mean, that would be something to test, first of all, and then... I don't know. I don't know. Two different copyrighted terrain sounds. True, though at least then you can blame it on the devs, as they did say that they're safe to play. Yeah, true. But then getting into all of that hassle, I don't really want to do. Also, why is that so bumpy? Why? What if I move that back and then up? Nope, it's almost like that is... Actually, what if I try to make that one long stretch instead? Ah, that's much better. Hold on. Actually, that's the wrong way. There we go. I mean, that isn't really ideal with a kink in there. But for now, I suppose it'll do. I might change it later. I'll probably change it later. Okay, and then... Can I just make a little thing coming off here, maybe? Although with that slope, that's a bit too late then, I suppose. Try just making it merge on anywhere along here, really? No, okay, well... Ah, hold on. That'll work for now. And then I can always use move it to fix it later. Oh yeah, this is a really good intersection, yes. I think maybe the issue is I should put the intersection up here where it's flatter and then just have a little bit of a longer run up to it, shall we say. Because having that on a slope really isn't working. Yeah, if I could just... Ah, hold on. That'll work, apparently. Okay, and then I'll fix that a bit later. That looks actually, that doesn't look too bad. Even though I do want that to be symmetrical, so I'm gonna force the terrain to the road. In terms of keeping distance, this one needs to be raised up slightly, I think. Yep. And then it's got that. Why does it have that? Why doesn't it just make that one smooth road? Oh, is it because it's not facing the same way? It's probably because it's not facing the same way, isn't it? Maybe? Nope. What if I just try to do that in one stretch from there all the way up to that? And actually, I'll try doing that over here as well. And in this case, I'm going to force a bridge. That's still not perfect, but it looks better. And I don't really want to get this perfect now anyway, because that's not really what I want to spend the time for. I think that's probably good enough for now, given that it's on such a weird slope. Right. Mars Radio is from the other games, Surviving Mars. Alright. Yes, it is. There's a track later on that I love. Well, maybe. So, do they also have Cities Radio in Surviving Mars? Maybe. Right hand one was wrong, I know. It's when we're working with highways that I really can't wait for Cities Skylines 2. Haven't really played with them in Cities Skylines 1 yet, but watching the stream now I can imagine why. Maybe split the off-ramp to 2 lanes? Not now. If this gets too congested or something, then I'll consider it, but not now. As you bridge is 2 lanes. Yeah, maybe. Oh, someone followed. What was that? That was Ariana Thomas 685. Hello, welcome. Okay, so now the next interesting bit, shall we say, is to connect this up with that over there. Why is that still elevated? Shouldn't be elevated. So if we just did something like that. No. I think, well, I did want to have a road going this way. I suppose we could do that. It's next to the cemetery, but I suppose that'll work. And then we can follow this ridge line a little bit. That wants to put in a tunnel, and that's not ideal. Let's try putting in an S-bend here and see how, let's see how that might turn out. Apparently not very well. Hold on. One second. Not really sure if this is the best way of going about this. Now, I'll do it again, but from the top view. Maybe this would be better as just one single curve. And also I'll force the terrain up to it. Let's see how that would work. And then try connecting that. That's a little bit of a kink in it. Okay, well... No, that doesn't look good down there. If I changed this bit to a bridge, would that make it look better? Then we might also be able to have a road underneath. Oh. Oh, there we go. No, I don't want it to be underground. Ooh, that's an interesting bridge. I don't really think that these look that great if they're around curves like that. Yeah, that looks a little odd. Being squished like that. Although I suppose in 2034 people can probably do that and it'll be fine. Not really a big fan of it, but... Actually, I suppose, do I even need a road with sidewalks here? Isn't there like a... Oh, are these all one way? Oh no, that's got... that's got suspension bridge bits on it. That's even... even more ridiculous. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave it like this for now, and I might change it later. Hold on. What? A moose! Look! We found a moose. Female moose by the looks of things. Interesting. When connecting this up, consider leaving space for a roundabout if it gets popular. Yeah, that's a good point. I was thinking about maybe putting in a roundabout here. Well, around here actually, because this is the point where it intersects the hill. On this side it's built up, on this side it's a cutting, and so I thought maybe a roundabout there. So then we could have one road connecting up this way, and another one connecting up that way, and maybe also down here or something. But yeah, forced tunnel. Nah. Yeah, it's a bit bodgy. We could name the intersection that. Bodgy the intersection. No, let's leave it. Here's some intersections I like to use. Oh right, I see. Ah, those are interesting. Do meese exist in Scotland? Meese? Yeah. Is that actually what it is? It's just moose, no? I have no idea. Don't think so. It's just that moose is singular and plural, I think. I don't know. Anyway, roundabout, yes. I think I'm gonna put one in here. Although I wish there was a way of making it keep the terrain from roads. Okay, so no, do not force a bridge, please. Okay, so I want it to only angle snap and road length snap, but nothing else. So let's try there. So 1, 2, 3, let's try 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, there we go. Huh. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like that. And then I can just line that up like this. Perfect. Okay. I think this does need a lot of work. So lower that bit down. Lower this bit down. Although I should probably also add connections to this, because if it is on a... Actually, can I make this all flat with the tools on the right? I might be able to do that. If I click on that tool and then... Is there a way to make it flat? I don't know. I can't see it. I know there's this slope tool. That might work. I don't know. Set position. Swedar, you have been... What have you been? Oh yeah, I guess set position might work. Although I don't know what the specific value of that is. Yeah, that didn't seem to work. I don't know. Anyway. Let's firstly connect these two roads to it, and then we'll see how that goes. Do it with a straight road like that. And then do that like that. Because I think that if I add in roads to this bit... So for example, if I add in a straight piece like that, and then I add in a straight piece like that, you can see how that's creating these waves like that, because the intersection itself has to be flat. And so I do believe that this roundabout really should be at least a bit flatter. Maybe not completely flat, but flatter. I mean, something like this, I suppose, is okay, because that's not too extreme. We might be able to put something interesting in the middle as well. Also, why do these roads always insist on digging themselves into the ground? I don't think that I've got it set to any specific height. Anyway, just thought I'd say meese like goose and geese. Caboose, caboose. It's quite a fun thought. A hilly roundabout. Don't make it all flat. Set position. That's what I liked about it. It's unflatility. Ha! You've been hired. Or maybe do object to height. Perhaps. Flatterer, yeah. Okay, so by the way, this is the city so far, and this is the traffic here is just linked to time of day. This will be very free of traffic very shortly anyway. Also, our garbage situation seems to have been solved. Yeah, because I did unlock metros, but last I checked, I didn't have a reason to use them yet. Now, this over here, there is traffic here. Actually, let's quickly check where this traffic is going, just because I'm curious. Where's the traffic on this bit of road going? So there were a lot of commercial things in there, which is... public transport and cargo, I suppose? Is that pink? Is that the... trucks? City service vehicles. I suppose it would be trucks, I guess? Yeah, a lot of that is coming into service. This area down here. And then... yeah, so that's mostly stuff going in to this pedestrian district area. Yeah, turning off there like that. Interesting. Might be worth just putting in a little off-ramp onto there. Or something like that. Anyway. Right. Maybe they're dwarven roads. Haha. Funky roundabout. Yeah, look, we have an eggabout over here. Yeah, that's probably the one you meant. Travis, do you still need to path up that roundabout? What do you mean? Oh, that. Yeah, I probably do, to be honest. But yeah, well, let's just see how it works as is, and then if we get into congestion, then I'll do pathing. But for now, we need residential. And so I'll make this road connect up over here. So we've got a connection that way, although that's on the curve, so that's not going to be great for an intersection, honestly. Might have to come in something like down there. Yeah, let's try that. And there's the road with the trees, so let's use this one. Oh yeah, look, I even left a little gap there. If only I could actually click on that. Like, I can click on it here, but I think that might... I don't know, that doesn't delete the building. Nice. Oh, it still changes the height of it, even if I don't... Hold on, what's that? Oh, it's bare. That's fine. It changes the height of it, even if it's on the ground. That might be what was causing the issues before. Okay, well, if I try that, and then just have that curve around a little bit more. Like that. I mean, that is probably going to be okay for low density residential, but not for high density. For high density, I think I'm going to have another parallel road just coming, although that's really quite steep. Not sure if that's going to work out really. Let's have a look. If I have... If I just had... I'm not saying I'll do this, but if I just had a straight road coming over like that, what would that look like? Well, it looked pretty dark. Yes, thank you for illuminating. You too. Yeah, thank you. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. Well... I think I am going to add another parallel road running straight up like this. I know it's not ideal to have that many intersections on this 4-lane road, especially if they've got traffic signals. But we'll see how this works out. Although that one may have been a bit too steep. Oh, I thought I forced the terrain to that. Apparently I did not. That is really quite steep, but I don't think it's too steep. I may just decrease the height of this slightly, so that that's not too big of a step there either. Okay, anyway. Right, I want there to be a way... Oh, where was it? I want there to be a way to get from... Yeah, basically from here. I want this to be a crossing. And then I need there to be a crossing kind of in the middle there. And then I need there to be another crossing there. Because I want to connect that up with paths so that you can actually walk between these places. I'll reach it in a little bit, don't worry. Oh, come on. Anarchy, thank you. And then... I will just have a little bit of a path going straight out like this, just so that I can expand that later. Right. For your crazy intersection, you could have just copied the one you had already made. Well, yeah, but the other one was on a hill. The other one wasn't. I think I might delete the building. A bear? Don't we have the mod that disables non-British Oh, sorry, wrong game. Looks right. Maybe if you didn't make these connecting roads completely straight. Maybe, but I do want it to contrast a bit because this is supposed to be high-density residential. And so I've got the really curvy stuff all the way around it. And so it might be nice to have a bit of contrast, to have a couple of blocks around here, I thought. Maybe a bit close to other intersections in case it gets super busy. Maybe. We'll see. I'll leave it like this for now. And then we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Just feels a bit too American for a British city. No offense. It's not a British city though. Too blocky? Will the mounds of dirt in these blocks be going? Well, this is where I'll put in buildings, so they'll probably just get rid of that in that way. Because I would try to just smoothen them out if I go here and then I go into the where is it? The soften tool. And then I do that. But that doesn't really... Well, I suppose it does. I would have thought that it wouldn't really get rid of the mounds, but I suppose it does. Okay. Well, there we go. So I'll bring these ones in a little bit closer to the actual roads. And then I'll have a look at the leisure in this area to see if I need to put any parks around here. So if I go in, well, firstly I'll save. Leavenhurst, yes. Not a British city? Leavenhurst? I mean, there's a London in Pennsylvania. And there's a Weymouth in Australia. Gasp. No, could not agree more. Use the train, high tool. Ah, you got it. Nah, the dump trucks shall remain a slumber tonight. Haha. But peeps drive left. Yeah. Australia. There's another London in Canada. Ah, interesting. Anyway, parks. And Octaves. Ah. Yeah, I know. Actually, this area could do with another park. Not sure where to put it though. Right next to the well, actually, I was gonna... Actually, maybe right next to the cemetery isn't such a bad spot for it. Let's see, what could we do? Nature reserve? Nah, I don't want to use those special ones yet. Maybe... Ooh, maybe we could use some of the unique buildings. Statue of shopping. No. No, not that either. Friendly neighborhood park. Fountain of life and death. What does this do? Well, why not? Friendly neighborhood park. Actually, does that generate noise pollution? Oh, 25 noise pollution. Do the normal parks also generate noise pollution? No. Okay, in that case I'm just going to use a normal park. I would put a large playground in, but having to cross the... Well, I suppose it's got the zebra crossing right there. And that does have a really large radius of effect. Okay, let's put that in here. I'll rotate it slightly. And maybe overlap the trees a little bit. Okay, so you have the playground there, and you've got it directly with the zebra crossing right there. Which, actually I'm going to have this have traffic lights, just for the sake of safety. There we go. Right, so don't tell me those exist in Australia too. Verses are in Verses are in Stellaris too. Yes, no. Verses are in Australia too. There's an airport with some. Whoa, which one's best? Or rather, which is most scenic? Small Japanese park? Maybe. I don't know. I prefer this here. Although this is a bit of the hill that I do want to kind of smooth it out as well. Come on. Okay, time to actually put down the high density residential around here. Not on the roundabout though. That would not be a good idea, I think. Okay, like this. And then maybe a little bit of low density commercial along here. Well, I'm probably gonna put a path there. So, like that, I think. Yeah, that looks good to me. And then I will ever so quickly just put a little path going up like that. Just so that it's ever so slightly easier for people to get around walking on the city or in the city. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, oh yeah, because we're on the slope. Oh yeah, the slope. Maybe the slope on this one should be a little bit higher. Oh, come on. Is this the tram line again? Hold on. Oh, no, it fixed itself. It fixed itself. Okay, good. Ooh, water. Yes. I remember that that's a thing people need. Ah. I totally don't pretty much always forget it. Oh, nope, there. Everything okay? Yes, probably. I think those buildings fit quite nicely in here. Don't look at the interior of these places too much, though. Right. Better question, which one's worst? In quoted Kango's message. Good. I did get what you meant. But with that, peeps it just say, the one in Berkshire. I wanted to make it interesting. Yes, traffic lights. Aha. I do believe I've seen something about Versus, or I think it was Solar's SR's Australia a few years back. Okay. Around their tempos. They do have solo SRs though. Okay. Basically, bus talk. Anyway. Right, we've got this, we've got that, that's all building. This has pretty much taken care of our commercial, well, of our residential need. What about public transport? Because I know we've got, I mean, this is a fairly small area. We have, oh, where is it? There we go. We have a few bus lines going up here. We've got the trams right there. And so I think that that is probably close enough. Because you've got the zebra crossings there. So if you want to get from over here, you'd have to walk up this way, and then you've got multiple stops right there. Maybe I could also add, well, if I finished this path going into there, then you would also have the bus stop right there. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Might accidentally get rid of one of these houses. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Is there a way I can get... No, I can't. Okay, well, sorry. Eminent domain. That's a fun bit of a hill. Right, so we've got that connection. Be interesting to see if people actually walk there or not. Okay, so we have a tiny little bit of industry need. What does our... Oh, look! Our area over here is suddenly full. Our farming area. Now, I do have the Industries DLC, but I... Oh, is this fully empty? Oh, that's fully empty. Emptying finished. Okay, in which case, let's delete these two. And let's start emptying both of those. Yeah, I do have the Industries DLC, but with this tiny amount of industry that's needed, I don't really think it's necessary to dive into any of that. I think it'll probably be fine. If I just add a little bit of a dirt road to this thing. Or we could do offices, I suppose. Offices might look quite interesting over here in some places. I don't know, it's not a really big need at the moment anyways. Okay, so... also, I will quickly say I will have to go a few minutes earlier than usual today. Right, but what I actually want to have a look at is our water. So sewage treatment, we're on the brink. Fresh water. I'm going to transition over into water towers. Like pretty much exclusively because I don't want to slurp up all the rivers. So I added 2 of those. So how much does this have? How much does this give? Sorry. That's 60,000 cubic meters a week. And one of these ones. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the same ratio. So if I can now probably delete these 2. And then delete that. And there we go, the river can once again flow. Because yeah, it was genuinely slurping up the whole thing. And when I want to build the amusement park around here, I really want to know where the water level is to begin with. Oh, was that the wrong... That was the wrong direction sign that popped up there. Why does it... What? If I'm further away, it says wrong direction. If I go over... No, cars are using it. It's the right direction. Odd. Anyway, let's speed this bit up a little bit. In fact, Berkshire is pronounced Berkshire? Berkshire? That has pretty much taken care of our court martial. Oh, commercial. Connect the remaining roundabout limb, shard ice. I will do, but only once I know what I actually want to do with it. Water towers for the win! And the only option, really. Yeah, true. I'm sure the Animaniacs would agree. Try this. Berkshire is pronounced Berkshire. Oh, Berkshire. Prime time. To build quay walls, we dictate the watercourse. Yep, that's actually a good point. Would it be great if CS2 had water particles too? What do you mean by... Oh, you mean like in what waterfalls, stuff like that? Yeah. Let's just have a quick look at if this traffic is actually flowing right still. I'll quickly turn on the traffic view. Yeah, we know about this a little bit, but that's flowing. There's no stopped up traffic there. That's all green. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. There's a bit more traffic up here, but that's all flowing perfectly well as well, and that's the university, I think. So yeah, still, look, we've only got buses and a couple of trams, and our traffic is at 82%. Granted, it is nighttime, but still. Also, Code Monkey, yes, hello. Hello there. Yeah, the only thing is, yeah, these people, they've got not enough educated workers. What's our school coverage looking like? Oh, I think I already read that, didn't I? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, this up here has the high density stuff. Doesn't have any... efficiency, I guess. And we've still got plenty of people eligible. I guess it's just they haven't really come around there yet. Okay. I suppose that's probably why we've now got demand for industrial, because we've got a higher percentage of uneducated, because that's the people in the high density. Okay, do you have traffic despawning turned off? I don't know. But the thing is, the traffic isn't getting stuck anywhere anyway, so it wouldn't really despawn, would it? Is that in the normal settings, or where is that? Options, gameplay? Oh, it's in this thing's settings. Gameplay. Disable despawning is off, so traffic does despawn. However, I think that really only comes into play when you've got backed up traffic, I think. Would be interesting if you also had to put up signs so cars don't get lost in the town. In TMP settings, when you open, yeah, I know. United Kingdom, yep, it does. What do you mean, yep, it does? Do you mean, yep, it does, as in, yes, it does come into play outside of it being, outside of cars being in jams, or yep, it only comes into play when they're in traffic jams? Anyway, I think I learned that the hard way when I turned traffic despawning off. Oh, so does it only come into play during traffic jams, or does it also come into play without traffic jams? Okay, I think I am just going to quickly add another little road up here, just because we do need a bit more oh, that won't work. Yeah, I suppose that's probably better. Ooh, although I don't know if that will work grade-wise. No, that doesn't look like it'll work at all. Unless I suppose I might lower that bit down a little bit. Okay. Hold on, is this the one with bike lanes? Oh, that's the one with bike lanes. I didn't want that one specifically because that's only such a short bit, it doesn't make sense. Traffic despawning comes into play when there's traffic jams. Ah, right. So yeah, so as I thought. As far as I have learned, if you do not have any traffic jams, turning it off will make sure you do. Interesting. TMPE allows you to disable that in case you want to make it a bit harder on yourself. Well, I mean, I only play this once a week, and I pretty much just play it for the fun. And this is the only time that I really play the game. So I don't really... Before this series, it has been years, like, I don't know, 6 years-ish, maybe? Since I last played? Something around there, I think. Actually, I will try having high-density stuff around here as well, just to see what it looks like on the curve. And then I'll leave a little bit of a gap there for a road. Maybe there as well. And then I'll have a little tiny bit of shopping along here. I don't know if this bit yeah, this bit surely must have water connection. Yes, it does, and don't call me Shirley. Nice. And we do have a bus line coming right through here, which has a bus stop right up there and right down there, so I don't think that really needs another bus line going around it. Okay, so now that the water is going through here fine, let's actually do the key stuff, which you previously suggested, because I think that's a good idea. Also, do I want the key? I think I'm going to purchase this... Actually... Well, yeah, let's purchase this tile if I've got... I think I've got one available. I might have two available. Well, this one has rail access, and this one... I don't know. Let's purchase this one, because then we've got the river in its entirety, and then we can fill this little area by purchasing that one. Then we've got outside rail access as well once we unlock trains. So suddenly we've got more space, and we have sewage issues. Hold on. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy another one of these. Really. Hold on, which way around does that go? Yeah, that way around. It's not ideal, and we'll solve this issue at some point in the future. But for now, that's my solution. The road is quite persistent with being the wrong way. I know, but as soon as it's like, oh, I'm the wrong way, look, fix me. And then as soon as attention gets, as soon as you look over it, it's like, nothing, it's fine. Yeah, I'm the wrong way. Yeah, just goes back and forth like that. Oh, we've got crime issues over here. Interesting. Let's place a... Actually, if we put a police station right there, that would have great coverage. Actually, thinking about it, what's our fire coverage down here? Well, we've got one up there. That should be fine. Healthcare? Up there as well. It's just police we don't have a lot of. In fact, we only had 2 previously. And that needs power. Okay. Hold on. Actually, maybe we can put a little... What did the sauna do again? 1 second. Actually, how is our... Okay, so let's put a... Actually, let's put a little sauna. Will that jump the gap if I put it there? I shall leave a little bit of a space for path or something. Will that make the electricity jump the gap? Yes. And look, the Emichu, look, the sauna next to the playground. Next to the cemetery. Dun dun dun. I guess it was raised in Topsy-Turvy Land. Ha ha ha. That's an interesting reference. Also, I do like the way that this looks around the curve. Dynamite could persuade it to stop bothering you. Haha. Mayor, my citizens want to play El Bandito, do they? Mayor, my citizens want to play El Bandito, do they? Well, we'll see about that. Emichu? Emichu ain't here. I know. Anyway. Key walls, yes. Getting distracted. Let's begin the key walls there. I think that's probably a good spot. Oh, is that a key wall? No, that's flood wall. Key wall with trees, key wall without trees. I think key wall with trees is probably good. Let's begin on this side first. Yeah, it's because Emichu told that story about one of the baths where they were heating the baths with the heat from the crematorium next door. I don't have crematoriums yet, so a cemetery substituted. I know that this is probably horrendous from a hydrodynamics point of view. And actually I'll make the key wall end pretty much just under the road bridge there. Because with all of these curves like that, that would catch the water. You'd have water crashing into that all the time, and that would, I'm assuming, quite quickly wear that down. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna... No, come on. Now I'm gonna redo this a little bit. I don't like that. I mean, that'll work. This will be interesting for roads, like road bridges as well. Also, it doesn't have to be completely against the water. I can modify this later as well if I need to. / want to. How does that look? Looks okay, although that could be a little deeper. I think that would look better if I made this a little bit deeper. There we go. Just something like that. Over here as well. Ooh, that's interesting. I think I made that a bit deeper than I intended. Although, if that should probably fill up with water, considering that it's not that deep over here. So we just fast forward this bit. Come on. Fill up. Might take a moment. Right. I remember. Alright, that's 1 lane natural style residential road. Extra trees on top. Would you like mustard with that, sir? And rams. That's very interesting, XD. Yeah, it'll fill up with water in a moment, and then it should look relatively like it did before. I think I just had the intensity turned a bit too high on that brush. Anyway, yeah, I'll just let that sort itself out. Now it's time to think about how I want this to look. So ideally, I want leisure specialization commercial, and I want an amusement park. Now I think I will want the amusement park on both sides, so I'll have over here or something. I'll have amusement park stuff over here, amusement park stuff over here, and I'll have 2 roads connecting it, maybe a path over the, well, maybe 1 or 2 paths around on the middle there, and then I'll have commercial, like leisure specialization commercial around it. That's the plan currently. Where am I going to connect that? Realistically, I'm going to have another, either just intersection coming off here, or maybe, I don't know if it would really look that good to have another one coming off the roundabout. I might have another roundabout here with a road going directly down to here. That might work the best. And then we can have a direct link via the highway-ish. Anyway. Path next to the key. Dumbbell roundabout? Yeah, maybe. But the connection to it I'll do once I've actually got it planned out. Which I'll do as soon as it turns day. Why are you still having issues with garbage? Is it because these 2 are still emptying? Yeah, that's probably it. If I look at this, that's full. That's almost full. That's almost full. That's almost full. Yeah, so it's because these are emptying. Yeah, I'll stop one of them from emptying. That should alleviate the incinerators a bit. Dumbbell. I know what a dumbbell is. Even the weightlifting thing, probably. Okay, so... actually, that's a good point. Are they... Oh, we've got stop signs on here. No, we've got traffic lights on here. That's... I don't think that should be traffic lights. I think that should be give ways on... Hold on. Yeah, that shouldn't be traffic lights. That should be give way there. That'll speed that up a bit. Okay, so as the sun is coming around in its remarkable non-actually brightness. I know what a dumbbell is. It's not dumb. It's not dumbbell. Yep. If you find this hard to build at night, you should see how it works in resources. Night vision is a corrupt Western idea. Yeah, I mean, I could just turn the nighttime off if I wanted to. And if it gets annoying, then I will. But at the moment, I really enjoy seeing the city at night as well. So, let's see. Let's mark out the boundaries of the amusement park area. I would like... well, I'd like many things, but no, I'd like a road. It's guaranteed bridge. Actually, hold on. If I... Can I mix that with a pedestrian area? I don't know. Actually, tell you what. I'm going to try putting a small pedestrian path along the quay. Doesn't necessarily have to be a pedestrian area, like a district. But just to have an idea of whether my bridges can cross the space. Plus I think that it would look really nice either way. Also, the third locomotive wearing an MVR livery will be ready to be announced soon. Well, ready to be shared on Discord soon. It's another freight one, so another switcher. And that one was a bit tricky to do. Oh no, what happened? Why do you all have water issues? Is it electricity? Oh yeah, I think it's electricity availability. That's the issue. Yeah, I think my water tower's lost electricity, which means we will unfortunately need another coal power plant over here or something. Or actually no, did I have them? Where did I have... I thought it was over here, wasn't it? Where did I have my coal power plant, or was it down here? No, it was down here. Sure. That should solve the water issues. Ah, yes, that's quite satisfying, actually. Okay, so let's see how this might actually work. I think I need to kind of mush these together a little bit, in a way. And yes, that is the technical scientific term. Okay, and this needs to go over like this a bit. I know it's not perfect yet, I can always switch it up later, if need be. Okay, this needs to be raised up slightly. I know this is a little tedious, but oh well. I built the MVR on stream, so this is nothing compared to that. Nothing, I tell ya. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. You could also disable it in a day-night cycle, but I'm guessing you won't. Yeah, at the moment I still like it, because actually, this needs to be fixed slightly, 1 second. At the moment I do still like having it on, because I like seeing the city at night, but if it does get annoying, then I will turn the day-night cycle off. But same, I like seeing the city at night. That pedestrian path is creating dirt on the key. You mean down here? Yeah, I'll try fixing it with the terrain tools in a moment. Also, I did find out that the bird's name at the top was Chirper, as opposed to Chirpy. Oh, see, a pity. Wait till you find out about Chirper's space program. How long will I have to wait? I have no idea. Yeah, okay, so I can push that back. That's good. Although I have to be careful around the end bits of this, because I don't want to damage the terraforming on the other side. Can't really see what's going on this side of things, but I'm assuming it's probably fairly similar. Anyway, that's probably okay. Actually, I can see that there's still dirt down there. 1 second. Sure, leave it like that. Until Paradise decides to build it? Maybe. Who knows? So, let's see about road bridges. 2-lane. I guess it doesn't matter which one I pick with the bridges. Although I suppose for the edge ones, maybe the 4-lane, 2-lane road might be useful. Let's try that. Tram road? Well, I don't really have any place for the trams to connect to. I've got a tram line up here. Go around that way. But then I'd have to bring it all the way down along here, and I can't have a... I don't have any kind of road mods installed, which means I can't have a tram road with a grassy median. No, I'm not going to go for tram stuff now. I might do metro, though. I might give it a metro connection. Okay, let's see. If I were to build straight over like that, what would that look like? It would look okay. Bit boring. Yeah, I want that to look more kind of picturesque, I suppose. I think that's probably enough space for the amusement park. Like that, and then if I move this over slightly so it's centered. Maybe if I can... Actually, I'll undo that. Now I'll select both of these vertices and raise those up manually, just to create a little bit of a humpback bridge design. Like that. I think that looks a bit more scenic. And then I can lower these points down a bit as well. Though maybe these points are a little bit too high now. 1 second. Like that, okay. Actually, maybe we should lay out the... Maybe we should lay out the amusement park first, and then decide on these ones. Although honestly, I don't think we need 4 lanes. I'm gonna switch those out. I'm gonna switch those out for just normal 2-lane roads because I think those, well, 1, they look nicer, and 2, if we're getting in so much traffic down here that we need 4-lane roads going over this river at this point, then we clearly don't have good enough public transport. So yeah, I think I am... Tell you what, I'm going to very quickly turn off the... where's the day now? Oh no, I'm quickly going to turn off the day-night cycle just for laying out the amusement park, because I'm not going to be looking at the city. I'm just going to be doing that. So how does one start with this? Is it just painting it on like that, or do I have to build a... I think I've got to put down the entrance first, right? Although, paint park area. I think I've got to put down the entrance first, and that was in Parks and Plazas. Amusement park, okay. So, main gate. Ah, small city. Ah, okay, we've got level 6 unique buildings, we've got trains, monorails, well there's an idea. Monorail to the amusement park. Cable cars. Oh, these, I mean, cable car across the river, that just sounds great. High-rise ban, high-tech housing, blech. Industrial, space planning, stuff. Loads of different roads for the monorails. We've got multi-level metro hub, cargo terminal, train stations, metro terminal with road, all of that sort of stuff. Okay, that's great. My plans have just certainly just changed. Okay, so amusement park main gate. Oh, this needs to be placed roadside. Ah. So what does this do? Oh, entertainment. Okay. So I think Therefore I am. Okay, so I think I'm gonna probably build that there. Which means I do have to have a road going alongside this bit. And the main road going along here? Actually, if we are going to use monorails... let's see what sort of monorail stations we have. And again, I will have to leave like 5 minutes before it's the official stream end, unfortunately. But that's okay. Monorail. We've got just a normal monorail station. Does that have... Okay, that needs to be placed roadside. Monorail station with road. That's probably the one we're going to go for. Okay, and then these ones are the... Okay. We've got public transport hubs. Let's have a look at metro, ship, train, monorail. Monorail tram hub with road. Monorail bus hub. Metro monorail train hub. I mean, metro monorail train hub, but no. What's the monorail bus hub look like? Nah, that's got too many stalls down below. I think what I'm going to go for is just the normal monorail station with road. Let's have a look. Tram road. A metro connection? But trams next to river and amusement park are cool. I know. But monorails, come on. You could force a bridge on large roads? I could. Metro tram hub. Yeah, but I don't really know how we'd connect the trams. I suppose maybe there could be a tram connection going around this way that connects up to the main road and then comes around that way. We might be able to plan for that. Ooh, I hear those things are awfully loud. It glides as softly as a cloud. Is there a chance the track could bend? It's also not a train. It has a track, not a train. Stations, carriages, engines, still not a train. Separate tram system. Separate tram system. Another one? Why not? Maybe. Tell you what. So we've got monorail tram hub with road. Let's have a look at that one. Let's place it down. Well. I mean, that is... Okay, no. Pricing is fine. Don't worry about pricing. We've got pricing under control. Let's put it down... Well, if we're gonna have the commercial stuff around it, then the noise pollution... Noise pollution should probably be fine. Like so. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so we've got tram down there, and we've got the monorail up top. Okay, that does look nice. So what about... Can we have our entrance right on this bit? Or do I need to have... Oh, I can! Ah, but that's... Oh, that also needs space. So I think I'm just going to move this up to about there. Okay, thank you. And then I'm gonna add on... Oh, you can't have that centered. That's interesting. You can't center the main gate on this. Oh well. Ah, we've got a whole bunch of amusement park stuff things. Elizabeth Park. No, that'll be renamed. Can already tell. Although, is that really good like this? Or should there be a little loop? For some reason I feel like there should be a little loop and then have that on there. Center with move it. Ah, that's a good point. But let's have a little look. If I... Does that look good, or should there be a little like a little loop going that way, coming back around, going in? Small loop for cars trying to park? Yeah, that's what I thought. Plus maybe a bus loop or something. I think I'll do that. Yeah, so I'll delete that first, and then I've got to... Hold on. Yes, let's do the small... Let's put in the small loop. And then... Well, we'll make it one way. With... 3-lane road with bus lane. I think that's going to be good. We might need that. Make it snap with a train. Turn on all of that stuff. Like that. That goes the wrong way around because it should be the other way, like that. Are there parking lots that I can place? I think there were some in... somewhere? Or am I thinking of mods? Might be thinking of mods. Anyway, doesn't matter. Does not matter. I don't really need to place that now anyway. I will very, very quickly. So these... Oh, that's a 6-lane road? Large roads. I need one with trams. 6-lane road with tram tracks. I'll do the one with tram tracks and with... Actually, no, I need to do the one with a monorail. Hold on. Monorail stuff. We're gonna need monorail tracks on... tracks on 4-lane with trees. Monorail tracks on 6-lane road with tram tracks. Monorail tracks on 6-lane road with trees. Okay, so if I want the tram tracks, I can't have trees. That's fine. Okay, I mean, 6-lane road is quite a bit more than I really think is necessary for this area. But that's what we've got in here, and that's the only tram track one that I have. So, let's quickly put down the amusement park thing first. Okay, I need to then move that over a bit. So that's actually centered, like so, right? Yep, that's actually pretty good the way that's centered. And then we don't have that much time left, but I do want there to be a straight path going across. Hold on. Why want to display where the path is going from? What if I turn off snapping? It's odd. Why I wanted to do... Oh, can these paths not go over a bridge? That's really odd. I've got it on force bridge mode. Why does that not work? Is it because the one with the trees? Why does that not want to build a bridge? Emi2, hello, welcome. While you're here, 1 second, look. This is a sauna. Yeah, look, you can see this is an actual sauna. And then next to it, we've got a playground. And then next to that, we've got the cemetery. I don't have crematoriums yet, but if I do, you'll be sure. I think you will know where that's gonna go. So yeah. This is gonna be the amusement park, by the way, and we've got monorail stuff over here. Okay, so back to the paths. If I go, maybe if I go into this path menu, is it just that path that doesn't? Oh, I think it's just that specific path that doesn't go over bridges. I think it's just the regular path that goes over bridges, which isn't ideal. Maybe I can put in a little pedestrian road? Can I connect those up, maybe? If I go into the one with, I don't know, just, well, let's try the one with the grassy stripes. Now put that in bridge mode. And then try one, actually, that's it, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if I line that up so it's straight on, how would that work? Okay, and then just move it to raise this bit up slightly. And then these two bits can go down. Oop, that didn't select that one. I'll read chat in a bit, 1 second. Yeah, I've got to remember that I need actually to also have time to read chat because of when I have to go, which is pretty soon. And then I'll make it snap to the terrain. And I'll do road length. So this length minus 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that does not work. Hold on. I've got to firstly set that down to ground height and then try again, perhaps. So 1, 2, 3, like that? No. Maybe just make it go straight down. Come on. No, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to rethink this bridge. Maybe a footpath would be best. Yeah, I think... I mean, maybe I could have a bridge that... Oh. Although if I do that, then... Well, what if I tried that with Anarchy on? And then inserted a spline point in the middle and then raised that up. That might work. I think maybe if I lowered down, if I inserted a spline point in the... Yeah, like that. And then, hold on. No, not that. No, do not move that one. Undo that. If I move this point over to there, so that lines up. And then lower that down a bit. I think that works-ish. Hold on. Actually, yeah, I think that this works pretty well, like as a footbridge, don't you think? Okay, and then will the Parks and Plazas path connect up here? I do believe so. Okay, so now I just need to make sure that if I want to actually make money off this park, that people can't actually get onto these pedestrian roads without going through one of these gates. And that's not centered, is it? No, I can fix that later. I can fix that later. It's fine. But we also need a thumbnail. Do you have any big issues happening? Everything seems fine. Okay, so I'll get a thumbnail and then I'll read chat. So I'll enter the free cam mode. I think maybe like that. Although that looks a bit bland. Not sure if I'd really want to. Maybe a low down angle. Ooh, that could look nice. Although, yeah, I'll have to probably edit the sky in post so it looks a little bit brighter. Anyway, loads of chat. 1 second. One-way road with trees? Well, so... Oh, you mean for the loop, maybe. Because for the monorail route, if it's gonna have trams and a monorail, it has to be the 6-lane road that we've got here. Green one in the Bewley Motor Museum UK. Has anyone else travelled by monorail IRL before? There are parking garages, I believe, in Leisure. Ah, that's a thing I might have a look at. Yes, I believe I have. Road, trees, bicycle lanes, monorail tracks. Also, First City Skylines stream of the month. Are the small pod things still called monorails? I think so, yeah. Heathrow pods? Gatwick pods? Does Gatwick have pods? I do know of P-pods. No, it was in Sicily. I sent your doppelganger in LP chat. Doppelganger. Ah, right, that. Thank you. There were some small pod things down the side of the mountain. Yeah, I get it and I love it. Right, okay. It's been a long time. How have you been? The feeling isn't mutual. Joking, OMG, calm down. OMG. Clam down on it. Do it. I've been really busy being tired. You know, since the Minecraft radiation fumes escaped my PC. You've been what? You did what? Yeah, radiating so and so. Okay. Should have been they did what? Referring to the radiation fumes. Was considering getting this game whilst it was on sale. I didn't, but every time I pop into these live streams, I consider it again. Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple of the DLCs, but like, for example, the monorail and the theme park, that's a DLC, but the base game itself is really good. I think that it might go on sale when the sequel comes out. I would imagine that when City Skylines 2 comes out, the first one will probably go on sale. You might as well wait for a few months for City Skylines 2. Yeah, I mean, or you could just get the new one if you wanted. I think I may enjoy it a lot. I wasn't correcting, instead rather teasing correcting, as you were the one responsible after all, for the fumes and such. That's pretty... Aw. May just do that, but won't it be hella expensive, since it'll be new? Oh yes, of course. A fair bit more, okay. A lot more functionality. City Skylines 1 is good, but it lacks a lot. Start to delve into mods. Should come around 4 AM. Haze in hazmat suit to spray your PC with chemical fluid. Yeah. Oh yeah, mods are amazing. But sometimes they also break. Yeah. Okay. That's good. So, with that... Ooh, actually, I do want to very, very quickly put down a station for... like the end of cable car thing. Can I? Yeah, I'll quickly put that down here, just because I do want a cable car to go across the river as well. for those who don't actually want to get into the amusement park, who just want to cross the river. Anyway, and now I'll save, and I do actually have to go. So, basically, actually, did that work? Lemonghurst, save. Yes. Okay. And now I do have to go. So, thank you all very much for watching. It was a nice surprise for you to turn up, Amichu. A turnip, sorry, yes. And Swidar, of course, as well. Everybody! Right, so tomorrow will be continuation of our D&D game, which I'm excited for. I still need to record the prep video, but there's not really much to prep for, so I'll do that tomorrow. Anyway, bye-bye everybody! Good night.